Hey, what's up, guys? Alan here with EatSleepTrade.net. Gonna be going over the watch list with you guys for the week of 6/15/2015. Got a nice chart pattern to show you guys here on a cup and handle setup. This is going to be set on IDRA on the daily chart, so we're looking to get in on a swing for this. So stay tuned and we'll show you guys in real time what the cup and handle setup looks like and how we're going to trade it if it looks like we start to break out. Alright guys, so sit tight and we'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, welcome back. Taking a look first up here is COWN, still holding a full position long on this one from 550, now at 622, making a nice, to me, looking like a healthy pullback, and I'd love to see this thing start to break higher and start to head back up to that 640 area. Maybe even finding some more buying opportunity here if we break above this pullback and start to put in some higher lows, give us a good risk reward setup, and we could build a larger position with that one. So still long hold here, looking for the $6 area of support to hold up. If we start to break down below that, that's where I'm going to be stopping out and taking the position off for a decent profit. Next up on the list, SFS. We've been watching this one for a few weeks now. Took a little bit longer than expected to develop, but we did get a buy here at 17.16. And on Thursday, we had this nice big breakout up to this 1860 area of resistance. Friday had a slight pullback, again something that looks healthy. It wasn't a big huge sell-off or a dump in that 1860 area, so we did take 2/3 of our position off in that 1840. The low on the day was 1839, and I had 2/3 taken off at 1840 on a stop. So we do have 1/3 position still held, looking for a break higher to put some new highs, maybe come back up to that 1920, 1930s area. Our second stop for our last third of the position that we have is going to be around 1840s. So if we drop below that, then we'll get stopped out. Both shares locked in well above a dollar profit per share. So great trade right there, and look forward to next week to see if we get a flag set up and a nice break higher. Next up on the list is UAM. Alright, so we got to do a position on this one on this day here as we broke and closed above the 50-day simple moving average. We had a nice breakout above this 1046 area of resistance. Like to see that start to act as support. As you can see, the doji here not having the easiest time holding up. Gonna look for the 50-day as well to hold. We start getting below that, and then I would say we got a pretty good chance for this thing to start heading back down. But I would love to see this thing find support, start to reverse, and start heading up to this $11 area. So keep that on for next week and see if we can't make that push back up to 11. If we break that 50-day, then I'll be bearish on this chart as well. Next up on the list is CPRX. Nice looking chart right here. Had a nice recovery, about 50% after a big sell-off. Want to see a close above this 412 area. I mentioned it on Friday, looking like it might be putting in a higher low here, presenting buying opportunity with risk here at the previous lows. Didn't take a position on this, but I like it closed above the 50-day. Really would like to see something close up above this 410 area. That'll really show some strength. So we'll watch this into next week, and of course I'll keep you guys updated if we do decide to start a position into that one. Next up on the list is MDXG. I like this one here just because it's a huge, daily wedge setting up. A lot of coiling that's been happening, consolidating. The range is tightening, tighter and tighter. We're right around that 50-day, and this thing could really be set up to make a nice breakout, even up to this $11 area of support, or maybe even try to start getting up to some new highs. It is putting in higher lows, and like I said, consolidating. The range is very tight here, and want to see this thing develop and break out to the top side of this wedge and make a nice move up. So we'll be watching that in the next week, see if we get that break, and if there's any opportunity we get to start a position there. And last but not least is IDRA. Really like the chart setup here. This is the chart from the picture in the intro with the cup and handle setup. So you've got resistance here at $4 where it came down, tested right back up in that same $4 area resistance to form your cup. So nice rounded cup there. And here is your handle now holding the support here at 341. I think that support area is really going to be key for this cup and handle setup, as well as break into the top side of this pullback. So going to be looking for opportunity on this to get a break above here and start moving back up to that $394 area and maybe see a nice breakout on this one. Alright guys, so we'll be watching that cup and handle setup. You can see it here live on the chart, what one looks like, and see if we can get the breakout on it. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos. Also, check out our website, eatsleeptrade.net. From there, you can follow me on Twitter as well as like our Facebook page to stay up to date on all the stocks that we are watching and trading. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.